But we have some great leaders, and you have great leaders in Texas. Great leaders. And they love Texas. So a friend of mine, a guy that a lot of people weren't so sure, we had this unbelievable relationship. In fact, when Ted Cruz held a rally in Washington, he said, "Could you come to my rally?" And everybody thought, these people thought, that was strange. They said to me, "Well, when is the fighting between these two? Because we really like each other. When's the fighting going to start?" Right, Ted? They said, "When is the fighting going to start?" And I said, "Don't worry, it'll start. And when it does, it's going to be vicious." And it was vicious. And now we love each other again. He's great. Ted Cruz. And he had a great victory against a man that spent almost $100 million. That's a lot of money. Spent almost $100 million, but that was a great victory. Thank you, Ted. Another man who's currently running against somebody, I kept thinking maybe Beto will jump in because he's at 0 right now. We hope he's going to jump in. Remember, no religion and no guns. I think that's not good. Oh, and I think he's like pretty light on oil production, too. But a man, and John, I have no idea who you're running against, but nobody's going to be able to beat John Cornyn. He's a good man. He's a good man. Thank you, John. And we have a lot of Congress people here. We have a woman who's fantastic, who's been a fan of ours right from the beginning, Kay Granger. Thank you, Kay. We have a man who's smart as hell, and he is tough, and he is mean and nasty, but he loves this state, and he's only mean and nasty because he wants to defend you and me and all of the horrible things that we all go through. Louis Gohmert. Louis. He's a great guy, been a great friend of mine. I'll tell you once we got him on board, he wouldn't leave us no matter what. And he had Mueller and everybody figured out long before anybody else had it figured out, right, Louis? A person who's been an incredible ally, again, loves your state, Randy Weber. Thank you, Randy. Great job. Thank you. One of the best lawyers you'll ever find. He's slick, he's smooth, but boy, he's loyal, he's talented, and he's got them all buffaloed because they're not as good as him, John Ratcliffe. Thank you, Joe. A man I saw on television last night defending me, brilliantly defending me. I actually don't like doing this usually, but I tweeted out, I said, "Thank you very much, Brian Babin. That was a great defense. I appreciate it." Thank you, Brian. That was great last night. See, I put a tweet out because it's easier than making a phone call and talking for a half hour. Thanks, Brian. I just said, thanks. And you know what? He'd rather have that too, actually, right? And Lance Gooden, special person, Lance Gooden. Thank you, Lance. Thank you, Lance. And Lance was one of 60 people that stuck in there. He was unbelievable. And Ron Wright. Thank you, Ron. Great job. Great job. These are great people. These are great people, along with Republican Party chairs